Welcome. Today, we journey deep into Canada's wild heart, where ancient mountains cradle some of the world's most magical lakes. These aren't just bodies of water, they're liquid jewels, reflecting the untamed spirit of nature. We'll explore 5 breathtaking wonders, each offering vivid colors, grand landscapes, and a serenity that endures through time. This is more than a travel guide. It's an invitation to witness nature's artistry and rediscover our connection to the wild. If you're drawn to these beautiful corners of the earth, join our community of explorers by subscribing. Let's begin our adventure. Our first stop is Lake Louise, the crown jewel of Banff National Park. Nestled deep within the Canadian Rockies, this iconic lake is a destination that draws travelers from every corner of the globe, each seeking its legendary beauty. Its turquoise water, a gift from glacial rock flour, glows with an otherworldly light. The minerals suspended in the water scatter sunlight, creating a color so vivid it almost seems unreal. Misty mornings give way to sunlit afternoons, as the Victoria Glacier looms at the lake's end. The glacier's ancient ice feeds the lake, ensuring its waters remain cold and clear year-round. Towering mountains rise straight from the water, their snow-capped peaks standing guard. These rugged sentinels have watched over the valley for millennia, shaped by the relentless forces of nature. The silence here is profound, broken only by the gentle lapping of water and the distant call of wildlife. It's a place where you can truly hear yourself think, surrounded by the purest sounds of nature. Walking the shoreline, every turn reveals a new masterpiece of rock, water, and ice. The trails invite you to slow down, breathe deeply, and take in the ever-changing scenery. The Grand Fairmont Chateau sits dwarfed by the natural cathedral around it. Its historic walls have welcomed adventurers and dreamers for generations, offering a front-row seat to nature's spectacle. Life thrives in this ecosystem. Chipmunks scurry, eagles soar, and the purity of the water sustains all. Every creature here is part of a delicate balance, each playing its role in this alpine paradise. In winter, the lake freezes into a vast skating rink, the turquoise hidden beneath snow. Skaters glide across the ice, surrounded by frosted peaks and the quiet hush of falling snowflakes. Each season transforms the landscape, but the sense of awe remains constant. Whether blanketed in snow or bursting with wildflowers, Lake Louise is always breathtaking. Dip your hand in the icy water and feel the ancient glacier's touch. The chill is a reminder of the lake's origins, a connection to a time long before us. Lake Louise is more than a view. It's an experience that humbles and inspires. Standing here, you can't help but feel a sense of wonder and gratitude. Here, you sense the power of time, geology, and wild beauty. The rocks and water tell stories written over thousands of years, shaped by ice, wind, and water. As the sun sets, golden light ignites the peaks, and the lake mirrors the sky's fire. The day ends in a blaze of color, leaving you with memories that linger long after the light fades. In these quiet moments, the magic of Lake Louise is undeniable. The world feels still, and the beauty of this place settles deep within you. It's a place that imprints itself on your memory. Long after you leave, the colors, the silence, and the grandeur remain with you. The scale, the color, the silence, this is the jewel of the Rockies. It's a destination that calls you back again and again. To stand here is to feel both small and deeply connected to the world. The vastness of nature puts everything in perspective. Lake Louise is not just a destination, it's a living masterpiece. Every visit reveals something new, a detail you hadn't noticed before. Let's move on to our next wonder, carrying with us the memory of this extraordinary place. Just beyond the world-famous Lake Louise lies Moraine Lake, nestled deep within the breathtaking Valley of the Ten Peaks, a place that feels both hidden and grand. Its water is an even more vivid turquoise than Lake Louise, a dazzling result of concentrated glacial rock flour suspended in the meltwater. The view from the rock pile is iconic, 10 jagged peaks perfectly reflected in the still glassy lake below, creating a scene that feels almost surreal. This is the legendary $20 view, once featured on Canadian currency, and etched into the memories of all who visit. On calm days, the lake becomes a flawless mirror, reflecting the mountains and sky with breathtaking clarity. When the wind stirs, the surface shimmers with life, catching the sunlight in 1,000 sparkling ripples. Trails wind through larch and spruce forests, offering shifting perspectives, hidden viewpoints, and golden autumn displays that set the hillsides ablaze. Wildlife thrives here, Pikas dart among the ancient rocks, and grizzly bears roam the valley, reminders of the wildness that still reigns in these mountains. The lake's level rises with the summer melt, as glacial waters slowly fill the stony basin, renewing the landscape each year. The peaks, Mount Fay, Mount Little, Mount Bolin, echo the spirit of early explorers, their names a tribute to adventure and discovery. Moraine Lake feels intimate, enclosed by its 10 guardians, a sanctuary of silence and grandeur where time seems to stand still. The only sounds are the cry of a raven overhead, or the distant, haunting rumble of a glacier shifting high above the valley. Each visit is a lesson in perspective, a reminder of our fleeting place in geological time, dwarfed by the scale of these ancient mountains. Moraine Lake is not just a view, but a feeling, a sense of wonder and humility that lingers long after you leave. The landscape here is timeless, shaped by ice, wind, and the slow passage of time. To stand on the rock pile is to witness nature's artistry at its peak, surrounded by a panorama that stirs the soul. The valley's beauty is overwhelming, drawing visitors from around the world, each seeking a moment of awe. Every season brings new colors and moods, spring's icy melt, autumn's golden larches, but the sense of awe never fades. Moraine Lake is a sanctuary for the soul, a place where peace and inspiration are found in equal measure. It's a place to pause, reflect, and be humbled by the wild, to reconnect with nature's raw beauty. Let's continue our journey west, carrying the memory of this extraordinary valley with us. Crossing into British Columbia's Yoho National Park, we find Emerald Lake, a living gemstone. Its deep green hue, richer than Banff's turquoise lakes, comes from unique minerals and vibrant life. The surrounding mountains are older, their slopes lush with temperate rainforest. The air is thick with the scent of cedar and damp earth, a gentler but no less majestic wilderness. Wildlife abounds. Rainbow trout dart in the shallows, moose wade along the shore, and loons call across the water. Ospreys dive for fish, and wildflowers bloom in summer, painting the alluvial fan with color. A trail circles the lake, leading through sunlit shores and mossy forests, a walk through a thriving ecosystem. The lake's clarity reveals a submerged world, fallen trees and rocks visible from a canoe. Even on cloudy days, Emerald Lake glows with an inner light. Rain brings the forest alive, intensifying every scent and sound. Discovered by Tom Wilson in 1882, the lake's beauty remains as astonishing as ever. Emerald Lake feels like a secret, wild, intimate, and inviting slow exploration. It's a place to listen, observe, and find peace in nature's embrace. The lake's magic is in its quiet, living presence. Here, you're suspended between mountain and water, sky and forest. Emerald Lake is truly a living gemstone, a hidden treasure of the wild. Next, we travel north to a lake shaped by legends. Along the legendary Icefields Parkway, we reach Peyto Lake, famed for its unmistakable wolf's head shape and surreal turquoise color, a sight that feels almost otherworldly. From Bow Summit, the highest point on the parkway, the lake sprawls below, framed by rugged peaks that seem to guard its shimmering waters. The view is dizzying, the scale immense, and the color almost unbelievable, an electric blue that defies description. Named for legendary guide Bill Peyto, the lake embodies the wild, untamed spirit of the Rockies and the explorers who first mapped these lands. Its creamy turquoise comes from glacial rock flour, suspended in the water, most brilliant in midsummer when the sun is high and the meltwater flows strongest. This valley has long been a corridor for wildlife and indigenous peoples, rich with stories, ancient trails, and deep meaning that echo through the ages. The short walk to the viewpoint builds anticipation, each step through the forest heightening the senses, ending in a collective gasp at the sight. Adventurous visitors can descend closer to the lake, trading panoramic views for quiet intimacy with the shoreline and the sound of water lapping at their feet. Each season transforms Peyto Lake. Snow blankets it in winter, while spring melt revives its color, and autumn brings a golden glow to the surrounding forest. The weather is wild and unpredictable, with sudden storms and shifting light adding to the lake's untamed character. Standing above Peyto Lake, you feel privileged. This view is earned, a reward for those who seek the wild and embrace the journey. The wolf's head shape is a permanent emblem of nature's artistry, a symbol recognized by travelers from around the world. The surrounding peaks, Cauldron Peyto, tower with raw power, their jagged forms etched against the sky. The lake's story is one of glaciers, wind, and time, forces that have shaped this landscape for millennia. Here, beauty and danger coexist, reminding us of nature's duality and the respect it commands. The silence is profound, broken only by wind, distant avalanches, or the occasional call of a bird echoing across the water. Peyto Lake is a testament to the enduring forces that shape our world, a living reminder of the power and beauty of the wild. It's a place that stirs the imagination, humbles the soul, and invites reflection on our place in nature. The wild spirit of the Rockies lives on in this valley, carried by the wind and the water. Our final destination awaits in Jasper, but the memory of Peyto Lake lingers, wild and unforgettable. In Jasper National Park, we find Malign Lake, the largest natural lake in the Canadian Rockies, shrouded in mystique. The journey here is wild, with bighorn sheep and bears often seen along the Malign Lake Road. The lake stretches for 22 kilometers, flanked by towering peaks and deep blue waters. Its atmosphere is contemplative, its beauty both brooding and serene. The heart of Malign Lake is Spirit Island, a tiny grove of spruce set against glacier-clad mountains. This iconic view captures solitude, resilience, and the spirit of the wilderness. For the Stoney Nakoda people, this is sacred ground, rich with history and reverence. Silence often falls at the viewpoint, as visitors are awed by the scene. The name Malign hints at the wildness here, beauty and danger intertwined. The lake teems with life, trout, eagles, and a rich ecosystem. Much of the Malign River flows underground, adding to the area's mystery. Exploring by kayak or canoe reveals hidden coves and sheer rock walls. Paddling in the shadow of immense peaks is a meditative, humbling experience. As evening falls, the setting sun paints the mountains in pink and orange reflected in the deep blue water. Peace descends, and the spirit of Jasper's wilderness is palpable. Malign Lake is more than a destination, it's a pilgrimage for the soul. Here you connect with the ancient, enduring spirit of the wild. The landscape is alive with secrets, waiting to be discovered. Every visit is a reminder of nature's power and beauty. Our journey through Canada's magical lakes draws to a close. Our journey ends, but the wonder remains. From Lake Louise's turquoise to Malign's spiritual serenity, each lake offers a window into the soul of our planet. These are places to feel, not just see, cathedrals of nature that inspire awe. Seek them out, breathe their air, and let their beauty transform you. If you've been moved by these wonders, subscribe to join us on future adventures. Thank you for exploring with me. May you always find wonder in the world around you. Until next time, keep seeking the wild.